Just in terms of this amendment, I think it's really important that we don't confuse ourselves or confuse anybody who's watching as to what's being proposed here. You know, the member from Sinn Féin has spoken and articulated the challenge that's facing working people in this city to try and buy their own home. It is a terrible reality, and that's what this government is legislating to change. And the primary objective of the legislation, as the members know, is to have the state take the lead in the provision of affordable housing, have the state enable local authorities and approved housing bodies to deliver affordable homes, both to purchase and to rent. But we recognise the reality that when Labour was in government, they did abolish affordable housing under Part 5. We do recognise that there are no affordable housing being delivered in this country. And we also recognise the trap that people on medium incomes are in at the moment in terms of being able to buy a home. We recognise that $450,000 is an unaffordable price for a modest home in our capital city. That's why we're changing the law. That's why we're legislating, so the state will take the lead in providing affordable homes, really affordable homes, just like what we saw this week in Dublin, affordable homes starting at around 170,000. So that's what our objective is. But we have to live in the real world. We have to live with the reality of today. And there are people in this city paying more for rent, substantially more for rent, than they would in a mortgage. I was talking to somebody yesterday who's homeless, and they will be paying, and we will be paying through Homeless HAP, $2,000 a month for a 2-bedroom, modest apartment in the city. A mortgage would be $1,100. So we need this legislation to progress, but if we remove the private dwellings from this legislation, what it means is the state will not financially be able to support people like your friends, Senator Warfield, who could avail of the shared equity scheme, who could avail of financial support from the state. That's what we will be doing. If we remove private dwellings from this, we will be saying to your friends that the state won't help them financially to secure their own home, to reduce their cost of living, to reduce the amount they're spending on rent, and to instead enable them be able to afford a mortgage and afford a home for life. So on that basis, we won't be supporting this amendment. Gur Mágat.